A micro SD sized hole right below the micro SD slot. Ah, I see its face. He's smiling at me. It's like a fun maze for blind people, making sure blind people get in their steps. Is it trash or is it recycling? Only a single hole. Battery acid looking like a refreshing bottle of water. I don't believe this is battery acid. Give it to me, I'll try it. Install the drain. Forgot the draining part. No, the whole world's gonna flood. Left a bit, right a bit. Perfect. Right in front of someone's garage. I mix up the buttons for changing brightness on my laptop pretty much every day I want to use them. This one's darker and this is brighter. You're sick. The buttons to change temperature on my fridge. Do you want it cold or do you want it colder? Do you want a zero protein diet? Look no further. How come they say it's zero protein, but it's 31% protein? Wear no clothes sign is actually a penalty warning. Outdoor boot bag for skiing pockets. Don't close so snow and rain can get in. The cutting line for this bag was drawn below the plastic rail thing to close it. Such it reformable. Can I also expect my arm to grow that long if I sign up? Yes, they will stretch your right arm out personally. Is it a useful design to have these next to stop signs labeled do not enter? Crappy dentist logo. This dentist not only works on humans, but it can also do aliens. Toilet paper? Please throw toilet paper in the bed. Why does this toilet paper look awfully like a baby? Shower in the bed. Okay, I hope that ventilation is very strong because I do sit above the shower. Hard to take a crap on that design. Yeah, I agree. The AN needs M. Woman, the wom needs N. The N needs because potty training needs more splatter producing elements. I think this would actually make it way worse for the kid because the kid wouldn't want to get splashed on, so it would go along the walls. For a chicken restaurant, a fly in every bite? Yeah, it's extra protein, chicken bomb. Brand promotion to an eerie quote. It's Diesel, and it's telling you to die for success. What could go wrong? By the way, it's pitch black until you hit the light switch. Which way do I walk? Walkers, this way, please. How is this man alive? He's so small. His head's bigger than his body. Waste of space and trap hazard. I would slide down that all the time. The hidden danger of a pineapple lamp. It might impale you, so you have to be careful. Item I intend to give as a gift has price inside the plastic, so I can't cover it without removing the plastic. This balloon is 26 inches wide. That is neither 2 foot or 1 person tall. In English, it says look right, but in Chinese, it says look left. Whose side are they on? They literally told them themselves, this is a tech store and our computer is down. We know, we had one job. Be right back though, promise. My city celebrated unveiling these benches on a bridge downtown. This is so dangerous. Thanks, I'll just die of thirst. Water, $0, 0 calories. Peekaboo, I see you. This bed was designed to wreck my shins at night. Ouch. Losing their V-card to who? Kids describe losing their V-card to their parents. Honestly, I can't find any good reason to put 10% of a logo on a corner. It's just weird as hell. These Leviton switches have raised lettering that love gathering and keeping dirt in them, and they definitely thought about this. They just want you to call them up to get them replaced. Bathroom and kitchen combined. That's honestly gross. Tough times. Better than being homeless. Page folds on Africa in global hunger map in my textbook. It took me a year to find the switch for my bathroom fan. If I lived in this place, I would have never found that. Good on you. Keyboard at my job. They have a sleep button, a power button. You don't even have to hold it or something. Imagine you've got loads of work done and instead of pressing backspace, you press power. Huge basin. Tap in one corner. Not enough room to wash hands without splashing water everywhere. Someone has definitely pissed in these sinks before. Definitely, yes. Did you really blow yourself out like that? Before you think, park. Got it. That might endanger a child's life more. I think I should think then park. This toilet at the hotel I had went to. Is that a sock? Why is there a sock there? On the McDonald's Monopoly game, they removed the go to jail character's whistle, but left his cheeks blowing. So what is he sucking on? This building's billboard lights point straight to my bedroom. Looks like a lightsaber. My work keyboard has swapped volume keys. Why would this brand do that? This gardening nutrient mix that looks like ketchup. It even says great flavor. The pre-cutting on the Lego paper bags are pointless, so the faucet is installed. They brought Germa back. Germa's back. Germa was never gone. What do you mean? If I drive around anywhere between 3 p.m. and sunset, I get blinded by my car's gear shift surround. You need to cover it with something. A bike cycle path in Belgium. I am willing to bet this is standard throughout the hotel. Oh, no worries. We'll be fine. No loading and unloading. Violators will be fined. Think before you eat. Oh yes. Think before I eat plastic. If I did think, I would never read it. How on earth am I supposed to read the label on this bottle? Yes, there is actually a label in this picture. I don't know, because I don't even know where to start looking for it. The where on this sticker, where people have pressed it instead of the actual functioning button. I can guess it's old people doing it. I think I would do it actually, just for fun. And if it worked, I'd be very surprised. Terrible design for a hand gel I got. As a freebie from a rep. Hand sanitizer. Dry mouth relief. Hand, but it's going in my mouth. Okay. Outside the sanctuary of a local church. Ladies, why can I see inside the ladies' loo? My friend just had a baby, and she has this sign above her crib. Happy am I, and she called his name Ashes, because the baby rises. Signs covered and road markings are hard to see when it's dark or wet. I think this is somewhere in the UK. This looks British. They forgot that this lamppost was there, so they had to go around it. A locking drawer that can be bypassed by removing the upper drawers. Accident waiting to happen? Really? I don't think this is an accident waiting to happen. I think if you pay attention, you should be fine. It is dangerous though. The worst urinal. At least you can't cross the streams. Doctor's office gave me an address, and they told me they were in the blue building. Oh, I see the blue building. Completing the crappy set. But walked away to the other bathroom, only to find this was actually the men's restroom. Women's restroom in the comments. Life is better with Bulldog. It sure is. I am 6 foot flat. Also advertised a non-existent pool, and it's over $300 a night. The panic button on my key fob is huge, so I can't have it in my pocket without regularly setting off my truck's alarm, unless I keep this makeshift cover on it. Someone thought it would be a good idea to replace the heart with a traditional knife. Knife, my hunter. Could not find my 102 apartment, because it's 109 too. Nice spot for scenery, if you can fit through. Gaps between the platform and station building means the seats are always wet when it rains. UK, so it rains a lot. Yeah, I wouldn't even need you telling me that's UK. I think no, I don't recognize this station. They all look the same. What wonderful and legible instructions. The buttons on this scale that fade out when viewed up front and only visible from off angles. And no, the buttons don't light up either. The design on this glass makes it look like it's always dirty. You're not telling me that's the design. I know that's dirty. When I am, you're my place. What were they trying to say? When I am with you, you're my place? My dog Brushbox used a picture of a yoga mat to indicate it prevents matted hair. The key of this front door of my apartment building, who always stays in the lock, is just above a hole which leads nowhere. You should jump down there, record it, and take us with you. The unfortunate design of this bakery shop's logo, that is definitely crappy. Marriott Hotel nightstand, LED aimed at my face. Aren't these hotels supposed to be 5 stars? You should complain. I'm sure they would replace a room, and I'm sure you could get compensation. Rosemary's on my kitchen mat twice. Guess they couldn't think of another herb. We are assistant manager. This oven's temperature dial design is unintuitive to say the least. Don't touch me, please. Whoa, 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 whoa! I was not planning on touching you. Given the current meaning of goon, thanks for the support. Goon, you're free. Need help trafficking? Do you need help human trafficking? No. I know how to do it. I'm an expert. At least they're taking responsibility. Why don't women feel safe on Delhi roads? We are the answer. The only text on the women's restroom is the sign pointing to the men's. Saw multiple men come in and out. Designed to fail. Incorrect way up. Placing this product this way up will result in damage. Why would you make it readable then? At what point do you go, you know what? It isn't worth the open floor water feature. Why is there just a body of water inside this? Is it a mall? My local park benches made of stainless steel. Too cold to sit on in winter and too hot to sit on in summer. Just right in spring and autumn. My pant pockets are only as deep as the bottom of the opening, so anything I put in them would fall out. When you skip the typography section of your Groupon graphic design course, magic of fart. But there's no F for fart, of heart. The ice cubes it makes falls through the bottom of the shelves, so often when I open and close the door, this happens. Long, invisible steps. This is dangerous. If only you could make a slice of pizza look like an A. Oh, if only. If only these people had a brain. Does AutoZone understand the point of brakes? Brakes that won't slow you down. Infinite money glitch. 3 for $6. Board of Peace logo missing half the world. This Harry Potter projector wand literally looks like a deer farting. This isn't how Wordle works. My local skate park put sponge padding on the top of every ramp. No pain, no piazza. This promotional shot makes it look like the pump is malfunctioning and causing major leakage. The button for the 3rd floor is located at the very top of the elevator panel. Good luck plugging your charger into this outlet on the Hungarian National. The place I'm staying at has running water on top of a cabinet that doesn't have a sink. Spotted at SeaWorld. They used a Y shape to represent a W, so now it reads the Yale shop instead of the whale shop. I hate SeaWorld. The woman was a man and the girl was an adult. Weird 90-degree power supply plug that doesn't have enough clearance to fit correctly into the intended outlets. Needed to buy an extra cable to use it. The eggnog puke cake. Ugh. This mailbox speaks for itself. Hi, I am a mailbox. There is garbage behind you. Well, there's no garbage behind me. Are you saying I'm garbage? If you ever want to watch yourself, get a mirror in your bathroom. Thank you. Have a shot. Does the shirt come included? Happy New Year, everybody. It's 226. Yippee. Imagine the logistics and the cleaning. You switch it off by positioning the rod exactly in the middle. No locking, free movement in any direction. Opposite to switch it on. This odd one out puzzle doesn't have an odd one out. In the bathroom at a school I work at, never give up. I can and I will. I know it is sold by weight and contents may settle, but maybe it's not the best idea to put the clear window in the middle of the package. Grocery store barcode scanner was scanning its own advertised barcode, so they had to cover it with permanent marker. I was wondering why my niece always zones out halfway through while counting on this toy, until I noticed. Is this like a 6-7 joke or is this something I'm not getting? An overhead bridge with a sharp 120-degree turn. As I found this meme, I was like, hey, this isn't that bad of a design, it's a bridge. But then I realized there are cars driving on it. That's bad. Regular updated billboard next to my house. It's updated, but it's covered by an electrical outpost. This company's URL can be any combination of these letters. Guess which one it is? The math on the back of this cereal box is the polar opposite of the truth. We did the math. Donut holes are the perfect shape to deliver more glaze. Maybe they're testing the mathematicians. What was even the plan here? I don't know. They had a plan that went wrong. This plaque is having an identity crisis. Is it American? Is it British? I don't know. Bathroom of an apartment I was viewing for rent. Which way to Temple 38 or Group F? Took me half a day to figure out that these signs are both pointing straight ahead. Please excuse the mess made. Memories are being made. I'm no dogologist, but puppy love. It's not a puppy. Watched a dozen people try to push this door open today during brunch. No room to store the wrench that comes outside the plastic container as demo. Ah yes, let's just extend the railing for some reason. Oh, what fun. No fun here. Completely flat sink that doesn't drain water. So what drains the water then? Air. I'm annoyed every time I see this. Made in England. My old man bought an alarm clock with large numbers. The instruction manual is in the ridiculously small print. This TV is way too far from the bed and obscured by the wardrobe at a Scotland hotel. Aw, does the dog come included? That makes up for it. Box for card game says no plastic when the contents are clearly wrapped in plastic. Happiness is a crappy graphic design and a hot bubble bath. The switches don't really match up. Cell phones off, learning on. A bit of a minor grip, but the word problem is supposed to be upside down. That's the whole joke with a design like this. Community features, lighted sidewalks, restroom at a lounge in LA. Accidentally drenched my scrambled eggs in too much salt because of this. Scammer accidentally made a group chat of 20 random strangers. What's up, Verizon scam group chat? This car ad from a brand. Platinum lasts longer, over 200 kilometers longer. We didn't just test for the brochure, we tested for the real world. When the bank machine can't math, $390. Entered amount cannot be dispensed. Available denominations, 20 or 50. My name is Andrew. Maybe they don't speak English. Toy becomes a popular symbol of workplace fatigue after manufacturing error gave it a frown instead of a smile. And no one cared to check until millions of them were made. Amazing. That is fatigue right there. Amazon couldn't figure out their own lockers. Order at Amazon. Pick it up here. Something seems a little off here. So it says erase markers and on it says permanent markers. Which one is it, Jot? This is a big mistake. The stove in a premium Airbnb. It just looks like a hole, a black hole. The sign that mixed I love you with will you marry me me. How do you mess up this bad? I ordered a McMuffin subfolded egg and got both types of eggs and no meat. Task failed successfully. No adhesive tapes should be applied to this surface. Yeah, just the facts, man. Found this in some flashcards at school. Iron. Was looking for a meme and found this. It's a minor spelling mistake. These biscuits are reduced from £1.72 to now £50 for some digestives. This birthday banner was strung up in reverse order. Why did Lenovo build a docking station which blocks nearly the entire fan? That's not how a burger works. Is this Rustler's? Which is the correct one? Is the top? Nope. Is the bottom? Yes. Or is it? The IR sensors turn on the light in the shower. However, since IR can't see through the glass, the sensor turns off the light every time you take a shower. They're just reminding you where the shower is so you don't forget. Oh, he's in there now. Now we could turn it off. He does. These stairs almost killed me in the low light. The device has 5 intensity levels. The naming scheme is total crap. Strong, fast, medium, adult, baby. What is this? Toothbrush? The decorative letting around the edge of this poster completely changes the meaning of intelligent. White on white Comic Sans at the new restaurant. This restaurant looks like it's in an office. All the toilets at work have sensors that are so high that they will flush unless you remain perfectly still and upright the whole time. Oh no, you're gonna get splashed. This isn't food. This is one of those slime/sand fidget things. Studio apartment with a kitchen and bathroom in the same room. Online ad has people raising their hands to prove it's not AI. The 2 women in the middle have messed up hands. This bike parking spot is placed right in front of a bench that requires you to raise your bike up to place it on the bench. Close enough. No, it's not close enough. Which toilet do I go to? France? Italy? Never mind. Italy is now France. Scammer made a group chat accidentally. Yeah, you accidentally made a group chat, scammer buddy. They should have made that not a little more obvious. God's not dead. Found in New Zealand. This guy looks so fat, but he's got a pretty good physique. God bless the 51 states of America. Hip pinching chairs. I'm a skinny guy and these bang into my hip bones. How can they possibly be comfortable for anyone wider? I don't think they are. I was doing some analysis and I see there's a guy on the right, top right, and he's not even in a chair like that, and he looks huge. Maybe no one uses that chair, that's why it's empty. This birthday plate, where the balloon strings just look like hair. Yeah, this would definitely freak me out for a split second before I put my finger on it to check if it's actually a hair, and then I'm like, phew. A mishap led to a vendor installing parking curbs instead of speed bumps in front of a Home Depot on Monday, the mayor said. Brewed with what? Brewed with orange pea. This is something some culture in the world, I don't even know what country, would try and say it's a delicacy. Yes, they make the humans drink all these types of fruits in one go, on an empty stomach for 5 days, and the pea turns a bright orange and they drink it. This poster I saw at a nursing home today was horrifying. Why pick such random letters? To confuse you. Poor eyesight. This almost caught me off guard. Men's washroom. Women, please don't go in here. This is the men's room. And the ladies' room is across the hall. God, you did not need to put the women there. Like, if this is the men's washroom, don't have anything to do with women on the sign, please. Transparent sticker with writing on mirror. Instruction manual references. Part by diagram number, but diagram isn't labeled. Which of the following are not part of the spectra found above infrared? Visible, ultraviolet, X-ray, gamma. Rumor has it I've been looking for the exit to this very day. Parking down there, and the exit is either down there or to the right.